Hello everyone, Wayne Bolden here at the Speed King channel. Hope everybody's having a great week up to this point. As always, please do us a big favor and turn your closed captions on for us. And of course, this is a big weekend coming up race-wise. Over there at Belmont at Aqueduct, we got 3 Breeders' Cup Win and You In race. And over there, of course, Santa Anita opens this weekend, the great race place. And of course, Churchill has a couple graded stakes. So please, our tip sheets are available for all those tracks. Please email me at speedking24@yahoo.com, speedking24@yahoo.com. We're going to dive into the Lukas Classic Stakes over there on Saturday at beautiful Churchill down in Louisville, Kentucky. It's a field of 6. You know some of the players. It's $500,000 grade 2, the Lukas Classic Stakes. A mile and an eighth on the dirt. Let's run through all 6 of these. You know them all. Well, the number 1 horse, King Fury. Everybody knows who King Fury is, trained by Kenny McPeak. Looks a little overmatched in this spot. 4 wins from 14 starts. Not bad. We expected this horse to get better because he's a son of Curlin, but he really didn't manifest. He's got a lot of big breaks over his last 2 or 3 races. We don't like King Fury in this spot. McPeak or no McPeak, we're throwing the number 1 horse off the ticket. Well, the number 2, Art Collector. 10 wins from 19 starts, trained by my guy. That's right, it's Billy Mott for sure. Billy Mott had this horse running like all get out the last 2 starts. The horse won an overnight stake race, the Aladar Stakes over there at Saratoga, came right back at Charlestown and won the Charlestown Classic for $1 million. That's correct. Okay, so Art Collector is riding a 2-game winning streak, and looks like he needs to go forward in here to win the race, but it won't. I put nothing by Billy Mott. I will use this horse probably as my 3rd pick in here. Happy Saver. Well, everybody knows that I love Happy Saver along with Life is Good. Both are trained by Todd Pletcher. Happy Saver has 5 wins from 11 starts, 5 seconds and 1/3 by Super Saver, of course, the Derby winner, on the back end by Distorted Humor. John Velasquez, Johnny V is in the yarn. Now, this horse exits the Grade 1 Whitney on August 6th at Saratoga, and Life is Good won that race. His stablemate went gate to wire that day, Life is Good. But I tell you, Johnny V saved a bunch of ground. Actually, he was wide 3/4 of the race and then cut the corner and went to the rail. And I don't know if Life is Good moved in and made him alter course, but there was something going on at the 16th pole for sure. I think this horse is on the improve, never done anything wrong, and I would like to see this horse end up in the Breeders' Cup Classic. I like Happy Saver. I do have a future bet on him, as well as Life is Good in the Breeders' Cup Classic, and I think this is the race for Life is Good for Happy Saver to win. Now, here's a side note. The horse has 3 starts this year and has finished 2nd in all 3 starts. Happy Saver, the first 5 starts this horse won. The horse has not won a race since May 28th of last year. So that's almost a year and a half, to be honest with you. So Happy Saver is due for a race. I expect this horse to run lights out here. Happy Saver will be my top pick. Well, your Derby runner and winner is back. Richie Strike is in the house, y'all. Put some respect on Richie's name. Well, Richie Strike has returned to the scene of the crime. Richie Strike, 2 wins, 10 starts. But he won the one that mattered the most, the first Saturday of May. You can't take that from him. Well, he's only 2 wins from 10 starts, $2 million by Keen Ice. Eric Reed's doing the training. And you got Mrs. Leone's son in the yard, Sonny Lee. Well, he got smacked around in the Travers, couldn't take a bite out the apple. Got smacked around in the Belmont Stakes, couldn't take a bite out the apple. And his last race that he won was 3 back, which was the Kentucky Derby at a cool 80-1. Well, to me, Richie is overmatched in this spot in terms, I wouldn't say overmatched, that's not fair. I think he'll hit the board, okay? or he has an opportunity to hit the board here for sure. But he better be getting up, because the two horses in here that are flat out flyers are Happy Savers and Hot Rod Charlie, and they won't be taking no prisoners. So if Richie Strike is going to hit the board here, he's going to have to pick it up and lay it down for sure. Okay, now he does love this track. He has obviously won over Churchill in the Kentucky Derby, of course. And of course, you know that he broke his maiden here, $30,000 claimer, back there as a 2-year-old September. But I don't like Rich in this spot. At worst case, I would use him underneath. The number 5 horse, probably the favorite, Hot Rod Charlie. You better take note, Doug O'Neill places his horses very well because he's an avid sheet reader. 4 wins from 17 starts, 5 seconds, and 4 thirds. $5 million to his earnings. Of course, Hot Rod Charlie don't need no introduction. He is clearly the speed in this race. Unless Art Collector can go with them, he's going to be bounding on the lead, and he's going to be extremely tough. If there's no pace to run into, and he ain't chasing Life is Good today, you know, this horse is very easily could go gate the wire and should be the favorite in here with a 28-30% win probability. Hot Rod Charlie's going to be extremely tough to catch, y'all. Classic Chief. Well, Chess Chief. Well, Chess Chief is overmatched to me. The 6-year-old, 5 wins from 35 start. Speed figures are just too light here. Dallas Stewart is an exceptional horseman, but we think this horse, Chess Chief, is overmatched. So, in this year's Lukas Classic Stakes, who do it look like? I'm going to take Happy Saver. I'm being a homer here. I think they have these horses in Kentucky because 1 month from now we'll be at the Breeders' Cup. I think Happy Saver is on the improve. The horse has never not hit the board, and I would not be surprised if this horse shows up in the Breeders' Cup Classic. I have a future bet on him. I think there's some upside. He's improving with each and every start. I like Happy Saver in this spot a whole bunch. Now, who is our second pick? And we like equally Hot Rod Charlie. He's going to be extremely tough to catch here for sure. And, you know, he's going to be hard. He's going to be on the lead by himself. And there's not a whole lot of speed here other than Art Collector. And I don't know if Art Collector can go with him. So our second pick as well to our first pick, we like equally Hot Rod Charlie in this spot for sure. So for us, just 2 horses. 3, 5, like that, or 5, 3. We like Happy Saver. We want 3, 5, just like that. You can play whatever you want in the third hole in your try. We want Happy Saver to win and then go to the Breeders' Cup Classic to get some of that $6 million money. 3, 5, y'all, in this year's Lukas Classic. Over there, beautiful Churchill, the Twin Spirals. Richie Strike's back, y'all. Stay classy.